Okay, peace and love, guys. Welcome back. I'm coming to you live from this amazing waterfall here in Bribri in Costa Rica, and today I'm going to talk about something different. So I'm going to talk about something that's very close to my heart, something I've been studying the fuck out of recently, and that is astrology. So let me just start off of how I got into it and what my views were before. So growing up, you know, I knew I was a Virgo because I'm born in September. So I remember looking actually when I was in prison all the time in the back of a magazine or newspaper and reading up about Virgo to try and see what's going on. They always used to say like things like, oh, your love life is going to improve, blah, 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 love life. And I'm thinking, yo, this is some bullshit. How can it tell me that my love life is going to improve? And I'm in prison, like, what the hell? And not only that, how can they divide the world into 12 groups and say that we all fit into like a category of 12? So I completely dismissed astrology. I thought that was bullshit. Probably like you feel the same way and you're like, oh, you probably only identify yourself as a Virgo or Sagittarius or a Leo or blah, blah, blah. But no, there's a lot more to astrology than that. It goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So it wasn't until 2018, after my quote-unquote spiritual awakening. If you haven't checked that video out, check that shit out. And I was watching a guy called Nature Boy. So there's a guy called Nature Boy. He was out here in Costa Rica doing his thing. And he kept stressing about the importance of knowing your birth chart. You know, in the Bible it states, know thyself, know thyself. Jesus, I think, says know thyself. And how does one know thyself? Through astrology. Now, just like a TV has a user manual, we have user manuals as human beings, and that can be found in our astrological chart. You know, you can go your whole life second guessing, oh, why do I do this? Why does my partner do that? Why am I behaving in this sort of way? Blah, blah, blah. What is my destiny? What is my purpose? You can go your whole damn life without knowing this information, and it has been written in the stars, and we have access to this. So I knew that the importance of astrology, but I hadn't checked it out yet. So Nature Boy planted the seed in my mind about astrology. So hopefully I'm going to do the same thing with you, and hopefully one day, if not now, you can check that stuff out in the future. So it wasn't until 2020 and beyond. I was living in Camden in London, and in Camden Market there's this girl who does readings, and I was like, you know what, let me get a reading. So I sat there, I gave her my name, which is not important, time of birth, date of birth, and location of birth. And she pulled out this chart and she began reading me. She began reading me not only stuff that, you know, the stuff I'm good at. She was also talking about the future, about the path I was about to embark on, and also stuff from the past, from my childhood and all the trauma and stuff like that. And I was blown away, man. I was like, whoa, this shit is fucking accurate, man. And I recorded it on my phone, and I was like, damn, I used to listen to it every day. I was listening to it every day, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. And it wasn't until, so that was about September 2020. It wasn't until 2020, December 21st, 2020, when on the winter solstice, when the great conjunction happened, you know, Saturn and Jupiter aligning in Aquarius. You know, this is the day, I thought it was the apocalypse, I thought aliens was coming down. And maybe they did, but it wasn't a physical thing, but it was kind of like, it was the shift in it, and we actually entered into the age of Aquarius. So I was really interested to see, because this time has been prophesied by the ancients, and the ancients were really into astrology. It's just us that, you know, the things have been lost along the way. There's been many secrets kept from us, but astrology is one of the things that people need to know about. So let me break it down. I started checking out, what is all this stuff? How does up there, what's going on up there affect us down here? Because as above, so below. So I started looking to astrology, and let me break it down. So what I done, I typed in birth chart. This is something you can do. You can type in birth chart calculator on Google, and for example, Cafe Astrology. Let's use Cafe Astrology. They're not paying me to say this. I'm not being sponsored. You type in your time of birth, your date of birth, and the location of birth. Very important that the time of birth is accurate by the minute. And what will come up is a chart. Now there's different things to the birth chart, but I'm just going to use the basic. I'm going to show you exactly what I done when I started out. So you're going to have different things, and I'm going to break down my chart. It's going to have Sun in Virgo, Moon in Aquarius, Rising Virgo, Jupiter Virgo, Mercury Virgo, Saturn in Aquarius, Mars in Libra, Venus in Leo, Uranus in Capricorn, Neptune in Capricorn, North Node in Capricorn, Lilith in Capricorn. Oh shit, that's my chart. That's my chart. I don't know if I left some stuff out, but Pluto and Scorpio, I don't really know what that means or how significant that is, but everything is significant. So I checked that out, and I saw that, and I took what I done. I took Sun in Virgo and I typed it in on YouTube, and I found someone on YouTube. Now there's not that many people on YouTube making videos about astrology, which is very surprising, because this is fundamental knowledge. Now This is the best advice you're ever gonna get. Hands down, hands down. Your parents ain't gonna tell you nothing like this. Your priest ain't gonna tell you nothing like this. You can go to 20 years of school and shit. No one's gonna tell you the advice I'm about to give you, and that is to check your damn birth chart. Study that shit, and you will know thyself, and you will know exactly where you need to be heading, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. You know, capitalize on your strengths, and also understanding that your weaknesses, and when these situations come up where you're not that strong, to put more effort into it, and you know, so that's what the birth chart is here to show us, and ultimately to find out our destiny. So yeah, I took a video, Sun in Virgo, and I checked that stuff out. And it was super accurate, and I was blown away. I was absolutely blown away by all the different placements. And you know what I began to do? I began to tell my friends, yo, do you know your time of birth? Let me check out your birth chart. So I was getting people's birth charts, and I was sending them videos, and people are blown away, and this stuff is an absolute science. And what did I do? Because when I came on the path in 2018, and I started to meditate and I quiet down the monkey mind, I began reading people. I began reading the hell out of people, and I was just able to tap into people's being without them even saying anything, you know. Whatever suffering they're going through, whatever sneaky shit they're trying to pull on me, whatever it is, man. And this, as a super Virgo, I'm gonna say I'm a super Virgo because I have 4 placements in Virgo. You know, Virgo is very analytical, so I've been reading people. So now my analysis of people, I can back it up with astrology. So I'm kind of, since I've been out here, I've been kind of using people, not using people, but I've been using people as case studies. So when I'm meeting people, I'll be like, what's your moon sign? And I've been kind of basing my judgment, my analysis of them, and I've been backing it up with the data of the astrology. So yeah, you know what, I probably left a few things out, and you know what, my knowledge is not that great on astrology. I'm gonna say I am an astrologist because the way it's just like in my head, I can't stop thinking about it. You know, the Virgo mind, very analytical. I will say in the future that I'm probably gonna get properly into astrologies, and you know what, probably in a month's time I'm gonna look back at this video and be like, bro, your knowledge was whack. But you know what, I'm just gonna put this stuff out now, so there's probably a few things I left out. But yeah, man, definitely go check out your birth chart. Go check out your birth chart. And you know what the crazy thing is? The biggest conspiracy is, now, I'm from England, I'm from London. When I was trying to help people with their birth charts, I had 2 people that were close to me that didn't know their time of birth. You know, their mum didn't know the time of birth or whatever, some sort of situation. And I was like, yo, go check your birth certificate. Now, England is very official, systematic, everything is documented. Yo, the birth chart does not hold the time of birth. Now, call me a conspiracy theorist, but the most valuable information in this lifetime is your time of birth. And they do not have this information for us on the birth certificate. So what are they trying to hide from us? What they don't want us knowing our power and our path and our journey and our destiny. So that's a big ass conspiracy. So you better lucky, like, count your blessings if your mum knows your time of birth, man. Shout out my mum, she had my time of birth there ready. So yeah, like I said, I probably left a few things out. I hope in the future to have some more structure with my videos. I'm just kind of talking off the dome and stuff like that, and running off, you know, the energy of the beauty that's here in Costa Rica. I am coming back to England next week. By the time this video goes out, I'll already be back in the doom and gloom of England. So yeah, I'll be trying to maintain my the high vibration and the light, and share the light with you guys. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Peace.